Welcome back. Peter Obi hails King Charles III over his accession as King of England. Presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has congratulated King Charles III on his accession to the throne as the King of England. Based on this, Obi's congratulatory message was contained in a statement he reviewed via his tweet page. The former Anambra State Governor prayed for a remarkable and productive reign that will contribute to the peace and stability in the United Kingdom, the world, and to the advancement of humanity at large. Based on this, my wonderful people, the statement read in full as obedient, and Peter Obi's supporters are really glamored and wish the king well. With his accession, Peter Obi says to the throne as the King of England. Peter Obi praised that King Charles III will enjoy a remarkable and productive gain and reign that will contribute to the peace and stability in the United Kingdom, the world, and to the advancement of humanity at large. Long live the king. Alright, that is coming from Peter Obi. Meanwhile, Uju Anya have said a lot about the departure of Queen Elizabeth. Anya's twist about the Queen of England exposes the lingering pain of colonialism, Biafra, and some other things that happened in Nigeria's Civil War. My wonderful people, please sit back without wasting much of your time. Uju Anya, a Nigerian professor, as we all know, at the Carnegie Mellon University in the United States, has come under heavy scrutiny. This one for a twist she put out yesterday, following the announcement that Queen Elizabeth II, the second, I beg your pardon, was in critical condition at Balmoral Crystal in Scotland. Anya took to Twitter to express her less than compassionate wish for the Queen's well-being. Based on this, she noted in the twist that she hoped that Queen dies in painful death. I heard that the chief monarch of a tweet of a thieving, raping, genocidal campaign is finally dying. May her pain be excruciating, she twisted. Alright, based on her, from the information we got right from her page, why seemingly insensitive, her comments were anything but isolated, as several people also shared a similar resentment. To them, the Queen's death did not absorb her of the alleged atrocities brought about by the crown. They wanted more than death as compensation. Anya's grievance was on the role the English monarch played in the genocide of the Biafran people, as it was provocating opinions. People are going to have mixed feelings, and the mixed feelings have indeed trolled Anya's twist, even going as far as getting a reaction from Amazon Ticon Chief Basil. Based on this, my wonderful people, most people think that her twist was cruel, unnecessary, and insensitive. Some were concerned that her twist would reflect Nigerians' public opinion, while some couldn't reject or digest the profanity and the profanity of it. Although Twitter has taken down the tweet as it happened, stopped people from reacting. Even the university where the works has extracted itself from the opinion of the professor. Based on this, some didn't think Anya's comment was bizarre. The majority of these people also have a grievance against the crown and took this opportunity to highlight the atrocities they alleged against the crown. Based on this, my wonderful people, Anya's tweet and those who shared her opinion approve that more conversation on colonialism need to be had. Some pains transcend time, and these bruises need to be attended to before they manifest in ugly ways. Based on this, similarly to the phrase slavery happened 4,000 years ago, a phrase white Americans unwilling to have a dialogue concerning the subject constantly use. People across the world have found ways to shave the uncomfortable topic of colonialism and its subsequent damages. But as yesterday proved, this conversation would never really go away until people are given some time, of course, to disclose this. Perhaps knowing that the Queen is suffering before her passing was some from, of course, to Anya, her hatred for the British crown trumped any consequential backlash that could follow such profound ways. Yet, having composed each of such a heavy twist, and perhaps looking through it one more time, she hit the send button, demanding the consequences. The fact has been that she showed no remorse and followed up with an equity, unapologetic, and grim sweet. Shows that the pain people suffer doesn't just disappear with time. My wonderful people, a lot of people have said that whereas some people and the nations are moving forward, forgetting their bitter past, African professor like Uju Anya want to go back, not having anything to offer their people. Well, that has been on to this one, as a lot of people have reacted to this. Meanwhile, let me have your take on the comment section. As people have said, if anyone expect me to express anything but disdain for the monarch who surprised a government that sponsored the genocide that massacred and displaced half my family, and the consequences of which those alive today are still trying to overcome. You can keep wishing upon a star. She twisted. My wonderful people, perhaps this is the time to have the conversation. Perhaps the new British monarch would address the issue, or perhaps the healing needs to be happen internally, with a victim of colonialism looking past its unfortunate history. And a lot of people have really said their mind, perhaps knowing that Queen Elizabeth suffered before her passing out, from of closer to Anya, the fact that she showed no remorse and followed up with her talks, and all this what she was saying upon that no unapologetic and grim twist, shows that this pain, her pain, the people's pain suffer doesn't just disappear with time. That has been this one, my wonderful people. Let me have your take. You have hit it on the nail on the head. Igbos are the most convictive people around the world. They hate them, and the Igbos, they never look at their own fault, but always blame others without thinking. That has been onto this one, my wonderful people. Let me have your take on the comment section. Remember to send it and do what to tap on the subscription button for more update things, and God bless.